great story coming up. The performer's name is Josh Winn. His story is called Copier Girl. Please welcome Josh Winn.
Yes, sir.
My name is Josh, like you said. I'm 21 years old, and about like 2 years ago, I dropped out of college. Luckily, right after that, I landed a job with Xerox, printers, copiers, all that good stuff. It was kind of like Dunder Mifflin, if you've ever seen the show The Office. Just a lot less funnier, just much more boring. It's kind of like the British version of The Office. Show. And yeah, I mean, I was real nervous when I got in there, because right as I stepped in, my first day, I noticed everyone was like 30 years old, older, 10, 15 years experience in the printer copier industry, and college degrees. Meanwhile, I look like I'm 16 years old, and my most recent career was actually a footwear specialist at a Dick's Sporting Goods. So I'm not ready at all. I mean, the job I'm hired as, though, is called Field Meter Collector. It involved me driving around DC, Maryland, Virginia, and I would go to offices, and I would go to every desktop printer, and I would pull the amount of pages printed off each printer, just page counts. I know, it's God's work. But yeah, it went real well. It went real well. About a month of that, my boss brings me in the office one morning, sits me down. I don't even know why she brought me in. She's like, Josh, you've been doing so well at clicking buttons on printers. You're like a printer god. We're gonna need you to run supply dispatch. And I took it as an opportunity. I pounced on it. I'm like, hell yeah. Supply dispatch basically involves me staying inside all day, answering phones all day, and on the other end of the phone would be like, a 40-year-old accountant in dire need of toner, just bitching at me, just completely disregarding the concept of time, and I'd have to act like I cared, just get it to him urgently. It was kind of like a 911 operator for printers. It was definitely a downgrade. The job was a downgrade, but it came with some perks. And for one, I got my own office, my own convertible office. I got my own cubicle. And on my cubicle, I got my own name tags, even official. But even better than my name tag was the name tag the cubicle over. The cubicle over was Dizzy. Her name was Dizzy. She's a 34-year-old, beautiful, strong, independent woman. A cougar, if you may. Not only just a cougar, though. Dizzy's a MILF. You know what a MILF is? A MILF stands for a mother I'd like to fornicate with. And right as I met her, I was already mentally prepared to be a stepfather. So I'm running supply dispatch. First month's going well, and every day I'm talking to Dizzy. I'm going to cubicle over. I'm talking to her. I remember she was working on getting her real estate license at the time, so she had these little flashcards. I would go over and I'd pick up the flashcards and I'd play roles with Asian real estate tutor. And I could go on for days about fiduciary bonds and property encroachment. I really got into real estate, but even better than real estate, I was really getting really Dizzy. Me and her got real close. She starts opening up more. I actually find out she lives near me. So, I'm like, oh my God. And I remember one Friday she brings up my neighbor. She's like, my neighbor. She sounds like this at home. She's like, my neighbor. She works at Trader Joe's, and all our Trader Joe workers come over every month or so for a Trader Joe party. I remember telling her, I'm going to show up. I'm going to crash the party. I'm trying to be funny about it. And she doesn't really seem into it. So I second guess. I don't go. But that following Monday comes. I get to work. She's making coffee like usual, and I walk in the break room like, what's up? How you doing, Dizzy? Good morning. And she's like, oh my God, where were you? I told my neighbor all about you. Oh my God, we were waiting for you every time I car drove by. We thought it'd be you. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm just like, oh my God, this is a pivotal moment. This whole cougar girlfriend thing just got much more plausible. I'm trying to finesse, another month of supply dispatch is going well, and I'm talking to Dizzy every day. So the next Friday of the next month, she's like, my Trader Joe workers are coming over for another party. Oh my God! And I'm like, this is my chance. I gotta show up. I'm waiting for her to kind of tell me to go, but she doesn't say anything. So I'm second guessing myself. I get home that Friday. I just get home from work, and on my phone it buzzes off, and I look over, and it's an email, my personal email. It says it's from Dizzy. It says, come over 8 p.m. I'm like, this can't be real. I'm like, hold on, this gotta be a dream. I get myself together. I'm like, well, she is 34. That is how old people communicate. So I end up showing up. I show up fashionably late. I gotta do that. So 10:30, I show up. And when I get there, Dizzy's hammered. She's sauced up, fucked up. She's real drunk. She comes up to me. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much for coming to this lame party. These Trader Joe workers are so lame. Oh my God. And I'm like, they can obviously hear there's a bunch of Trader Joe's behind her, looking at her, all passively upset. And I'm like, calm down. Trader Joe's has great customer service. I'm sure they're great people. They have very innovative products. She's like, oh my God, you're so right. Cookie butter is delicious. It's so good. Shout out Trader Joe's. You should try it out. So we're having great dialogue, essentially. You know, we're going back and forth. It's like an hour. I'm throwing back beers. I'm trying to catch up to her, you know. And she starts opening up, telling me some dark sides of her life. Like, she was like, when I grew up, like, I pistol whipped a dude, and I used to run through cars, and I caught charges, and I served time in county. And I'm like, oh my God. I just hit the gold mine. Cougar, MILF, ex-convict. That's my top 3 searches on Pornhub. I gotta pee, you know? I gotta pee, so I start walking through the trees because we're outside. She's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm about to go pee in the trees real quick. She's like, why don't you use my bathroom inside? I just freeze up like, yo, this is exactly how those porns start. So now I'm in her bathroom, little bathroom, the door's ajar, I'm showing it's still welcome for her invitation. I'm peeing, she's talking through the door. She's like, oh, I bet you got a small wiener. I'm like, it's at least average. Don't listen to Asian stereotypes. She barges in the bathroom. Now, she must be into this whole flaccid penis urine coming out. We're nose to nose, we're breath to breath, we're like all in each other's face. So you know what I do? After 3 months of hard work of finessing, I go in and I kiss Dizzy. I finally kiss Dizzy, and we're kissing. And this is where you guys clap for me. And in this case, I'm talking kissing, more kissing. I'm talking my lips on her lips. I'm punching her in the face with my lips. We're kissing. That's about it. We didn't do anything else. But I go home that night. I'm on top of the world. The rest of the weekend, I'm telling my friends, my family, my dogs, my plants, anything living. I'm on top of the world. But I'm still a little anxious because I don't know, like, this next Monday she might be weirded out. She might be like, I was too drunk, I shouldn't have done that. Or, you know, polar opposite. Maybe I come in, she's butt-ass naked. We're having sex in the office, I don't know. But I come in that Monday and everything's real kosher. She's real cool, real flirtatious now. You know, we get to the point where we're like secretly kissing in the cubicles. And this is like a month of this now. I'm talking to her every day. I'm texting her, I'm talking to her on the phone. We're going on lunch breaks together. We're like holding hands. We went to Walmart one time. She had to buy her son a birthday gift, so I was like walking around holding her hand. That's my sugar mama. We get the same amount of money. But no, it's going really, really well. I'm on top of the world. I felt like, I just watched the movie The Graduate. I felt like Dustin Hoffman, man. It's great. So I'm on top of the world, but like every young man does, like Dustin Hoffman did, like I did, I fucked up. And I guess the fastest way to explain how I fucked up is in 2 words. Herpes. Scare. Herpes scare. I got scared. Long story short, my brother actually got married. He's actually right there. Like, hey, my brother. So at his wedding, I got extremely intoxicated, and like I should. And after the wedding, I went to a bar with him and his friends, and I found a girl, and I ended up having sex with her. It's crazy. And I get home the next day. I'm super hungover. I'm showering. I'm in the shower. I wash myself up, and I look at my dick, and it doesn't look like my dick from the day before. It looks like all red spots on a twister board. It's like, oh my God. So I jump out the shower, I dry off as fast as I can. I run down to my dad. I'm like, Dad, I'm freaking out. I had sex with a random girl. I got these bumps. I need to go to the doctors. I'm freaking out. He's like, let me see it. Let me see it. So I whip it out. He pulls out his little reading glasses. Oh yeah, that's probably herpes. And I was like, what? I don't know why I asked you. I thought you'd help me. I was like, oh, you might just get creative. So I'm like, oh, never mind. I'm going to the doctor. So I scheduled a doctor's appointment. So this Monday, I go to the doctor to tell him the same thing. Like, I'm freaking out. I had sex with this girl, blah, blah. He's like, you didn't wear protection? And I'm like, you're scolding me right now, Ron. What I really need you to do is cure these herpes. So I'm freaking out. He gets blood drawn. He's like, yo, the results will come in by the end of the week. Meanwhile, I'm at work this week. I'm all in my head. I'm freaking out. I know it's not the right thing to do, but I don't talk to Dizzy at all. Like, we're walking by. I'm literally walking past her. I just didn't have it in me to tell her anything. I'm just going through. Because I think I have herpes, man. I'm freaking out. So finally these results come in. It's like Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday. I go to the doctors. I'm sitting in the waiting room. to me, it's like life or death. I mean, I know herpes aren't fatal, but if I have herpes, man, I might off myself. I'm freaking out. So doctor brings me in the room. I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my God. He comes in all monotone, Asian face, just looking at me. And I'm like, he's got some bad news coming, man. I'm freaking out. He starts asking me about my family's medical background, going for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, yo, I've known you for 10 years now. You're going to ask me this stuff now. I cut him off. I'm like, Doc, are you asking me this stuff because the results? Do I have herpes? He's like, oh, shovels the paper. Oh, no, you're good. You don't have herpes. You don't have herpes. You're fine. So I'm like, weight lifted off my shoulders. I get up. I'm like, yo, Doc, you don't understand. It's been the hardest week of my life. Thank you so much. Great news. He's like, yeah, man, just be safe. I walk out, and as I'm walking out, like, I wouldn't even put this in the story if this wasn't true. I'm walking out, and he's like, wait. I'm like, yeah, Doc, what's up? He goes, could you give me a good review on Yelp? Like, my last patient gave me a 2-star rating. It's a fucking asshole. That was my Asian, slight Asian accent. But yeah, I'm like, you got it. Say less, Doc. I go in the car, 5 stars. Dr. Kim, the best doctor ever, cures herpes. Shout out. I go home. I'm pressed to be on. I'm high off life. I'm so happy. I'm a herpes survivor. I work the following week, and this is Monday, and Dizzy comes up to me before I can even come up to her. She's like, what? Have you not talked to me? Oh my God, you haven't talked to me at all. Once again, that's how she sounds, I swear. She's like, why? So I'm like, I tell her the partial truth. I don't tell her anything physical, but I'm like, oh, I was going through it in my head. Like, I don't know, you're so much older now. We went so fast, and I haven't even hit my quarter-life crisis yet. Like, you know, you're so much older. I don't know if I can do this. And she's like, bullshit, you fucked someone. I'm like, oh, that's it, basically. At that point, I go back to field meter collecting. That was about 2 months ago, and I haven't seen Dizzy at all. And initially, that was going to be the end of my story. But I found some closure last week because my company had a party, a big company party, and I got really hammered. And me and Dizzy were talking outside, basically just going over what happened. And I'm like, you know what, Dizzy? I got to be honest with you. It wasn't just psychological. There was some physical stuff. Essentially, when I stopped talking to you, I had sex with a random girl, and I had herpes for a week. And she was so pissed. Like, I thought I was going to get pistol whipped right there. She runs off, and that following Monday, which was like this last Monday, she comes up to me, she's like, at least you told me the truth. We're cool, we went out to lunch, we talked, so we're somewhat cool now, so I'm just happy that me and her are good. And I guess if there was a moral to this story, I haven't figured it out yet. Or maybe I just don't have morals. Or actually, maybe it's just, if you lie, don't lie, or you'll get herpes. Thank you, I'm Josh.